Hi everyone, welcome. We're going to do a little night viewing of the sky tonight, see if we can catch some meteors. And I'll probably just go ahead and downsize myself or stay on screen and just talk to you in chat. Compared to last night, I'd rather be more involved and talk to you about your comments and what you're saying, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes and just do a normal chat night, but we'll have the night view at the same time. So we'll see how we do with this. So as you can see, I don't know if you can hear me very well, if the music's too loud or not. Maggie, my spiritual honesty, welcome. I'm going to go ahead and stay on screen tonight for most of the time, I think, and just talk to you guys in chat. I thought it was too loud. How's that? Is that too low now? Hey, dog man. So over on the right side of the screen is Orion. You can see the two top stars in the belt. And then Geminid should be in the middle, going to the left of the screen. So we'll try this for a while, see if we can see anything. Bring it up just a little. How's that? We've seen a couple zips here and there on the screen, so it might not be anything exciting right now, but Jane's upstairs watching it on the big screen TV, and it shows up a lot better than if you had it on your phone or a tablet or even a computer. I'm watching it on a 40-inch, I think it is, monitor. It's not too bad, but not as nice as our big screen TV upstairs. So how's everybody doing tonight? All right, Dogman says he's got a good view. Maggie says her son was up at 3 a.m. Well, we were up till 4, I think. And I saw people were seeing a lot of more activity even after we went to sleep. Yeah, so the weird thing about being in the UK or Australia or wherever that the view is, your view is from the backside of what we're seeing, so it's opposite. Yeah, so it'd be opposite of what we're seeing when things streak across. So I hope you guys all have fun in chat and talk amongst each other, and let us know if you see anything on the screen or whatever, and we might move the position around once in a while, because nobody wants to sit here and just look at just dots on the screen without anything happening. So we might show goats once in a while, or yeah, usually when these meteor showers or the northern lights are supposed to hit and come down further in the States for us to see, it's always cloudy. We always have a storm, but these last 2 nights have just been perfect. So I'm really, really excited and hope we see some more of what we saw last night, and even hoping we even see better stuff tonight than we did last night. Oh, looks like Jane moved the screen just a little bit. She brought Orion farther into the picture a little. Now, some of the observatories and other professional sky watchers have a bigger picture than what we're showing, because we just have a limited field. Oh, there goes a plane, and I don't have my app on right now. All right, got the app all loaded up. Here, I'll show you the app. See if I can bring it up. So there is supposedly what's flying around right now in the US and Canada. So let's see if we can zoom into the biggest airport around this. So there's the 2 airports in Chicago. You got O'Hare and Midway. So that's usually the traffic that kind of goes over our area. So it's really nice. You can just pick a plane and click on it, and it'll tell you the information. So this one's happened going from Chicago to Las Vegas. So there you go. That's what I use. It's Flight Radar 24. So let's bring up the meteor shower again. Hi, D-Worm, welcome in. Hey, Raymond. So if you get a chance to go outside, if it's not freezing rain or cloudy out, if you can get a chance to poke your head outside, even if it's just for a little bit, and check out where Gemini is, look up online or for your area where it's at in your night sky and see if you can see anything, look up, enjoy the night sky. Otherwise, stay here with us and we'll be on for a few hours or so, but we're probably not going to stream 5 hours a night like we did last night. That was an awful long time, and although we had fun in chat, it was fun to talk to all you guys. But tonight I thought I'd stay on screen and give you something else to stare at besides a field of stars until something happens. And wow, cool, D-Worm. If we can ever figure out how to hook up our psionics to live, we'll bring that to you, and you'll see, at least 10 times the amount of stars that's on screen right now, and really clear. But that camera's not made to go live on a computer. It's meant to stream to a tablet or phone. But when you hook it up to your tablet or phone, it cuts out your Wi-Fi or whatever you got going on to connect to the internet, because it makes a connection from the camera to the phone. Hi, Susie. Yeah, we need a dunk tank, Susie. So yeah, every time I try to connect the psionics to one of our tablets that we want to try to stream with or play around with it, it cuts out our. I'll send it to you. Yeah. It'll wipe out your Wi-Fi if you have a tablet that doesn't have cell service with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. It wipes out that connection because the phone in the tablet or the camera in the tablet or phone hooks up to one another. Then it cuts out everything else. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it or sneak around, get it to work, but so far it hasn't happened. I thought I almost had it the other day. I actually got the screen to come up on the computer, but then it wouldn't connect. So it still didn't like it. So this view that we have right now, like I said, you can see Orion, and Jane moved it in a little closer into the screen on the right-hand side. You can see the two prominent stars and the belt, 3 in a row, going diagonal, kind of. That's Orion the Hunter. Then right in the center of the screen, going up and to the left, is Gemini, and that's where all the meteors are supposed to be coming from, but they can be all over the sky. They don't necessarily have to come from there. Well, you be safe out there, Maggie. What kind of stores are you going to go to, Maggie? Big box stores, grocery stores, clothing stores. It's getting awful close to Christmas to be out there running around. Yeah, actually, we picked this is actually just a security camera, and we're obviously using it for a different purpose. So we're real happy with it because we wanted to go with a live view, and this is the best way that we can do it right at the moment. So this camera actually can rotate around 360 degrees. Now, it won't show you 360 all at the same time, but it will rotate the camera around 360 degrees, and it'll go up and down roughly about 15 to 18 degrees. So that's pretty good range. And it has a 16x zoom. Oh, I just saw one little zip out of the Orion's belt. Maggie, you're gonna get stocking stuffers? This little stuff? Make a wish. Starlight, star bright, first star I seen tonight. Hope I may, hope I might. Make a wish tonight. I wish Susie B would come on. So if I told you my wish, will it come true? So yeah, I've been watching other people's live feeds online. You know, like I said, the planetariums and stuff. They're basically showing the same view, but they have a lot more stars, obviously. And some of them are actually hard to tell where the constellations are because they got too many stars showing. So in a way, I kind of like our view where we have the brightest ones showing and a few faint ones here and there. So I'm probably seeing, let's see, at least 50 stars on my screen, probably. Hi, Crystal J. How are you doing tonight? And I'll probably, me and Jane will probably be taking, hopefully we can download these videos, whether it's from StreamYard or straight from our security camera recorder, and make some highlight reels out of what we've been seeing, the best catches we got through the night. There's obviously, if we got the camera pointed this way, whatever happens above that screen or on the sides of what we're viewing, we won't catch, so we don't know. I mean, there could be something fantastic happening on the other side, and we wouldn't be able to see it unless we're outside. So that's the only downfall with not actually being outside filming yourself. Well, that doesn't sound like very much fun, Crystal, doing dishes. So is the music okay for my voice or is it too loud? All right. Jane says it sounds good, so I'll go with that. So according to online, our area, it's a little early for the main meteors to be happening. At least the ones where they say it's like 200 per hour or whatever the rate is. Yeah, procrastinating. I know all about that. I think we all do at times. I might do it more than others, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard to get motivated. But I did manage to put this camera up and get the wires ran outside to it and down inside the basement to hook up to the computer, and so I got that much done the other day. So I thought that was pretty good. So if we didn't spend the time to hook this up yesterday before the show, and it took a little while. It took more trying to figure out how I wanted to mount it more than it did where and to actually mount it. Because we wanted to have the best range of showing the night sky. And so I think we did pretty good or pretty close to achieving what we wanted. Because we can get the majority of the night sky above us right now in all directions, I think, except for a few trees that we got to go over top of every once in a while. But so we missed kind of the horizon in some areas because we got to go over our house, and we got to go over a couple trees. But we might end up moving it to a better location that won't interfere with other cameras or other obstacles that we might try to avoid when we're spinning the camera around. So I keep trying to look over at the screen to see if I see anything so I can tell you guys about it, but nothing's happening right at the moment. So if Jane's watching the goats or they decided to start playing or something, then we'll switch over to them. Yeah, we got cameras. We have 7 of them right now that are outside. So this is the only one that's really pointed up to the sky. The rest of them that you've seen in our other ones are either pointed at the goats or the chickens or outside that we can get our field, pretty much all the field and the garden and around our backyard. So we can catch little varmints or things sneaking around once in a while, but nothing as exciting as a dog man or anything like that. So right now we'll have to settle for a possum or a bunny or some deer. Hi, Mr. B. How's it going? This is the view of our east, looking east for us, where we're hoping to catch some meteorites tonight. So we got this camera mounted, like I was telling everybody else this a little earlier. Hi, Blazer. Yeah, jackalope. We could definitely catch the jackalope if one shows up. Yeah, Blazer sent us a gift, and we got it today in the mail, and we haven't got it set up or mounted yet. So we're trying to figure out where to mount that so we can show it and let everybody else appreciate it along with us when we do our lives. So we're thinking of what we need to do to get that set up. So thank you, Blazer. It looks lovely and it's fantastic, and we love it. So we'll get it on. We'll show it live when we get it all done. We might just go ahead and hook it up and show it on the camera, whether it's mounted on the wall, exactly where we want it. So we'll let everybody see the cool spot that you made. Looks like Jane's still adjusting the camera a little bit. So what are you guys doing in chat? Anything? What you guys been doing tonight? You guys been relaxing, taking it easy? I know Susie just got done going on a hike, doing a little traveling, a little day traveling, right, Susie? So head over to Susie's channel and check out her new video she put up. Really pretty and really great scenery. Dog man's been going mad. How do we know the difference? Oh, Crystal, you bought some more canvases and paints, so we'll be able to see paint here pretty soon then, huh? You're gonna start doing some lives, Crystal, of you painting, or okay? Be careful, Maggie. Thanks for coming. Dogman just put up a 30-minute video. Yeah, it's crystal clear out there tonight. It's real nice, crisp air, and the stars are really bright. When Orion first came up, man, it was the only thing that was bright in the sky, and it was awesome. And slowly, everything else started coming into focus and started getting brighter and brighter. Oh, Crystal, I hope things settle down for you, and you can use that ring light and camera and the setup you got, and start showing us all you paint. We'll come over and hang out with you. Yeah, last night one of the stars in the belt was fading in and out. I don't know if it was our camera's not picking it up quite right or something was going on with it. Right now it looks nice and steady and shining bright. Yeah, I don't know. It got up to 50 degrees almost today. I don't know if it got over 50 or not. It was kind of a nice change from the 30 degrees we were getting. I don't know what this tablet has. 37 right now. So it was almost 50 degrees. Now it's 37 Fahrenheit for us. I think tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow too. Or you stay warm and at work, dog man. Yeah, usually for winter for us, we hover around the 30 degrees, which is 32 is freezing for us. And it'll hover around there and dip down at night, into the teens sometimes. And then depending on how the jet streams from Canada, and then of course the water jet stream in the Gulf Coast, depending on how those two fluctuate through the winter, depends on how cold we get. So we've had a pretty nice, unusual seasonal weather for this winter so far. I don't think we're supposed to get snow until Christmas even. We've already had snow a little bit, but obviously it melted with all this nice weather. Yeah, the UK is cold, and we're starting to get cold, or we're supposed to be getting cold, and Australia is hitting their summer weather. So don't melt away to nothing, Mr. B. So has anybody seen anything zip across the screen while I've been sitting here chatting? I've been watching chat, and I haven't really been paying attention to the other screen to see what's been zipping by. Hi, Penny. Welcome. Jane brain's going to be busy maneuvering the camera and looking for different views for us if anything happens, whether it's the chickens, goats, deer out in the yard, or if she sees a better location in the sky of meteors happening, she'll be moving the cameras around for it. So I can just sit here and, oh, I think I just saw one. I think it's behind my picture. Oh, well, I think I missed it. Yeah, we're flying through the debris field of the asteroid, which most meteor showers that we usually have is from comets. This one happens to be from an asteroid. It's a pretty big debris field, and that's what enters into our Earth's atmosphere, and you see it burn up. So you can technically see them during the day, but they're obviously a lot more visible at night and a lot prettier. We saw one last night when we were watching a screen, or maybe it was earlier today. I think it was earlier today. We saw one that was actually a green shooting through the sky. So different chemicals create different colors. You know, you got purples and silvers and golds and orange to green to yellow. But I don't think this camera is set up right at the moment for color. So we probably won't see any colors on this feed. If we had the Psionics hooked up, if we were able to get that working to do a live stream, then that one has true color night vision. Yeah, I used to know all the colors and what chemicals made them, like magnesium and all the different mercury and all the different kind of stuff that was attached to the pieces of the asteroid or the comet that break off and zip in the atmosphere and create different colors. Just like when Susie was throwing the color packs in her fire, that's all different chemicals that make the reaction of that when it burns up. Yeah, so the larger you can make your screen. So if you make the YouTube screen full size and then you use some other device, if you're able to use two devices at once, then you can read the chat on one and have full screen on your biggest screen, which is kind of what we do. we usually use our tablet or something to chat with, or our phone to chat with and watch on the tablet, which is a bigger screen, or we'll use the tablet to chat with, and if we're able to watch it on TV. You never know when Susie's going to pop up. She's just like here, she's gone, going through portals. $11.11. All right, Susie. So far we haven't had anything go directly across the center of our screen yet. Ain't nothing big with a long tail or anything. We've just seen little zips here and there so far tonight, which is kind of how last night started. Then they started getting a little better. Penny, I think that depends on how they set up their streaming service. I think later you have to wait a certain amount of time, and YouTube populates the chat and puts it back in while you're watching, especially on Facebook. I know Facebook comes up a lot quicker than YouTube, I think. All right, dog man, this is a no snorting chat night. Don't make me get a Nightbot out. Yep, this is a snort-free zone. No snorting tolerated. Yeah, I think you have to X out the chat before you make it large screen or something, Penny. I think we've done it upstairs on our stuff. So once again, this is the view of our eastern sky. And we have Orion over on the right. You can see the two head stars, then the belt in the middle, the three. And then towards the upper middle, heading towards the left, should be Gemini. And that's where the most activity is supposed to be happening, but I don't think it is right at the moment, unless they're too faint or we can't see them on our camera. So once in a while, I like to go upstairs and pop my head outside to see, okay, what's going on? What direction do we need to point our camera at? Ooh, 5 plus 6 is 11. Nuh-uh. Is that a Mandela effect? When is 5 plus 6 ever 11? I don't think I've ever seen that in the real world. I used to see 444 all the time for years. It seemed like, and then it switched over to 1111 or 111. Then I'd start seeing them both at the same time. Then it started appearing on stuff through the day. The one I went out right before work. I went out and got something to eat. And it was like, I can't remember. One of them was 444, and the other one, when I stopped and got money or got gas or something, it was 111 for the time or whatever on the same receipt. It was really weird. I got both numbers on at the same time. We've seen 555 once in a while, but usually it's always 111 or 1111 or 444 for us. I don't know why. Oh, Susie, 818. What's that one? What's that mean? So 8 and 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17. Then if you add the 1 and the 7, then that's 8. What's the number 8 mean? Infinity, the endless number 8. I never really studied numerology or anything like that, or angel numbers, or the only numbers that I ever paid attention to was when we were being taught in church for the numbers of God and what the number of man was, the number of the beast, obviously, and like always 7 was supposed to be heavenly because God created everything in 7 days. Well, you have toes too, Susie. You can use toes. Well, for me, I don't think I'd want to bend over to count on my toes. So sometimes I probably wouldn't even get past the first hand. So yeah, Blazer says everything is geometry. Well, you had the golden ratio. So you got that, and you got Tesla with 369. If you want to look into those numbers, that appears a lot in the universe and in the scheme of things. 3, 6, and 9. I remember when School Rock did those numbers for magic numbers. Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah, that's awesome, Blazer. Got a bachelor in science and technology while he's in the Navy. Now, did you ever use your degree outside of the Navy at all? I think let's see, I went to college twice in my life so far for different things. Never went as far as bachelor's. I always went to associates or a minor in both subjects, just enough to get qualified and get the job or whatever, and that was it. Both times I went to the junior colleges 2 years to get certificates or my associates. And the first time right out of high school, I went straight to junior college. And the second time here, when in between when our plant closed and they were having us being retrained and paid for our schooling, I went back to be a HVAC technician. Got hired right out of school, so I didn't actually finish that one. I got my certificates that I can do the trade, but I didn't actually get my associate's degree in it. But both times I ended up on the dean's list, though, for every section or every quarter or whatever when they do the dean's list. Both times that I went to college, I was on the dean's list or the president's. One of them was called president's and the other one was dean's list. I don't know why they changed it, because I went to the same school both times. Yeah, that's interesting about numbers, Blazer. Then the junior college that I went to, the same college, both times, like I said, but the credits and my degree that I got from that college when I went back, some of my courses did not transfer for credits. And it's like, how does the school that gave me my diploma for an associate's degree not count that towards my my next session in school, even though it was 30 whatever years later, but still. How do you lose credits from the same school that issued them to you? Oh, very top of the screen, I saw a flash. We just missed it. Yeah, I did some web designing. I was self-taught, been in computers ever since grade school when they first came out. I was lucky enough to be around computers and be able to learn them. And my best friend was into computers and electronics too, and we messed around and built web pages and had our own little websites online, and we had our own chat rooms that we can all go in and do like what we're doing right now. Only we had to build them and design them and have all the colors and graphics in the background and write all the code for it. Now it's all plug and play. You just say what you want and plug it in, and it's there. Took all the fun out of it, actually. Yeah, I can't really tell you about numerology either, Penny. I just know some numbers are my favorite, and some numbers keep showing up all the time. And I've heard shows or other people talk about numbers, and yeah, I was watching a YouTube documentary, or not really documentary, but it was a mathematician that they went through the principles that if you break down a sequence of numbers, it'll always come back to 3, 6, or 9. Then the Fibonacci. Oh, I just saw a flash in the center of the screen. Then the Fibonacci ratio, the Fibonacci that occurs all the way through nature and everything, that it shows up. And well, if you get the frequency and vibration to align and in tune with each other, then you're going to have energy. I've always wanted to take a crystal or a gemstone or something, whether it was quartz or whatever, something I know that actually has energy or a certain frequency that I can figure out. And I wanted to put it inside of a sound field and see what I can experiment with to see if I can get it to levitate or destroy itself or glow or if any weird lights emanate from it. I just thought that'd be a good experiment to use with a frequency generator and a crystal and somehow surround that with nothing but that frequency and vibration hitting it, see what it would do. I'm sure somebody else has probably already done it. I could probably watch it on YouTube, but I thought I'd like to try it. Yeah, Blazer, I think that frequencies and vibration, and I don't know what, if there's another denominator or something else that goes into that to open up portals, but I mean, there's got to be something. I mean, I'm assuming vibrations and frequencies, and in my mind, it has to play into it. I don't know. I've never had one open up because of anything I've ever done or. Why you vrooming, Susie? What's vroom vroom? Ah, all right. I didn't put two and two together. See, that's why I don't do numerology. Well, we've been going an hour and we've seen a couple things flash, but nothing spectacular that I've seen so far. Maybe you guys have seen something different than I have, but I am enjoying my time in chat with you guys. Hope you guys are having fun. Hi, Spiritual Odyssey. We're just playing a little music and chatting while we're watching the night sky, or I'm supposed to be watching the night sky, but a lot of times I'm staring at the chat, reading everybody's saying, trying to stay involved in the chat. So I might miss something that happens on the screen for Meteor. So you guys will have to tell me what you see, or if I didn't see it or didn't mention it. It's kind of weird. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see my second monitor of the star field move. It's like, what was that? And I realized it's Jane moving the camera. Well, I can almost guarantee you that I will not be streaming 5 hours tonight on my channel, but I might switch over and go to Susie B's if she pops up and wants to paint or have a stream night of music and chat or something. Or otherwise, I'll stay here till I get tired. And if I get tired, I guess we'll quit unless something's really exciting happening in the sky, or we find a interesting section of the sky that has a lot of activity or something. Or the goats make a break for it and are out running around in the backyard or something, then we'll show that. Usually I do pretty good. I can stay up pretty late if I'm involved or active, but if I'm just sitting upstairs in the chair and kind of go brain dead, then I'll be out and snoring before bedtime. So this actually helps me stay active and alert. It's kind of alert, or as alert as you're going to get for me, I guess. Ooh, Susie B's going to go freshen up for a date. Possum on the front porch. Well, I guess we'll check it out. Look at that little guy. We put out cat food for the stray cats earlier. They come around in the mornings and stuff, and so instead of the little birds, since we have feeders right there, they like hanging out in those bushes in our front yard. So instead of having the cats chase the birds, we feed them. Plus, they need food. It's winter out. They need to eat and drink, so we provide that for them. But then, if we don't pick it up and bring it inside, then we have little guys like this coming up. Usually he's under the bushes eating all the leftover sunflower seeds and the bird seeds that the sparrows and everybody makes a mess. You can see them all underneath the bushes and in the trough and laying on the porch. You can see all the seeds laying there. Usually that's what he comes up and eats, but every once in a while we forget to put up the cat food and he has a really good snack. Then we'll have coons. We'll have coons come up on the front porch and do the same thing, or a skunk. Here, we'll turn the light off on the little guy so he can eat in privacy. So this is a fairly new camera that I hooked up right before the one in the backyard that we're viewing the night sky with, because we wanted to be able to show the birds during the day. So we had a coon a couple of years ago that would come up on the porch, and we would feed it hot dogs. If you've ever seen that video on YouTube where the guy comes out on the porch with a whole tub full of hot dogs and hands them out to all the coons. Well, so I figured, I knew coons liked hot dogs, so me or Jane would poke one out through the screen door, and he'd take it in his hands and just sit there on his butt right in front of the door and eat the hot dog. Then pretty soon he would grab a hold of the metal wrought iron work on our screen door and start rattling it, letting us know that he was ready for another hot dog or cookie or whatever we gave him for the night. But he'd just come up and sit right in front of that door, rattle it for us or knock on it basically, and let us know that he's there. So that was the weirdest coon we've ever had. That was definitely an experience. Yeah, usually our black cat Jade would be up in that window where the light is right there, staring out on the porch. Then right now on the other side of the window, that's where Jane sits, and we used to have a couch that was there, and then the dog would lay up on top of the couch and look out the window and bark at animals coming out, or let us know when something comes up on the porch. Yep, I don't know where Jade is. Jade must be sleeping and missing out on the possum. Surprised Jane hasn't stuck her hand through the blinds to wave at you. Should be a creepy handprint on a window or something. I think I saw a poltergeist. We could probably send that into a video show. Oh, the guy must be hungry. He's going to eat that whole bowl of cat food. Definitely cleaning the porch up. Of course, he's probably the one that spilt most of it. But cats sometimes make a mess because we'll have two cats show up at the same time and they fight over the food and they'll spill the whole bowl. Tonight the possum's lucky. Most of it was probably still in the bowl. They're definitely different little guys. It's weird. I think possums actually sometimes they'll poop while they're eating sometimes to make room, I think. So they gorge themselves as much as they can eat in one time. Because I think they're basically scavengers and don't know when their next meal will be coming. I actually think coons and skunks are prettier as far as fur and patterns in their pelts look better than possums. Possums are kind of gray and white, and hi Duke, welcome in. We're just taking a little break from the night sky and chat to watch the possum eat our stray cat's food. Yeah, we there was a few years we had families of foxes run through the neighborhood, and one year I was able to hand feed the baby foxes come up to me. I can hand feed them, but the local farmers really don't really like foxes or any of these animals, so this is kind of a little sanctuary for them, I guess. So far, none of them's really caused any damage, whether it's the skunks or the possums or the coons or here. We'll give them a little more light to eat off of here. Yep, he's got to clean himself after he eats. Kind of similar to what a cat does. The coons will usually run off the porch before it cleans itself. There he goes. He's going to go down the steps and out in the yard somewhere. Probably try to break into our garbage. Now he'll go around to the backyard and see what's out at the feeders in the backyard. Well, let's go back to the sky and see if anything's popping out there tonight for a while. Winslow, Illinois. I don't think I know where that is. I don't think the possum's really that picky, Duke, whether it's Purina possum chow or not. Hi, Freaky Geek. Welcome. So we've seen a little activity so far. As you guys all know, that Orion is down there in the right lower corner, the two main stars in the belt, and then heading down to the lower two stars, but they're not quite visible. And then right above it, heading towards the center to the left, is Gemini. And then right above Orion to the right for us would be Taurus the Bull. It seems to be where all the activity, this view seems to be where everybody's showing the meteorites when they do happen. They kind of streak through these constellations, but we're still a little early. It's almost 1 a.m. here, and the activity sometimes happens between 12 and 2, or sometimes you just never know. It's 2 to 5. You just don't never know when they say when the peak is supposed to happen, but in our experience, it doesn't really seem to matter what they say, other than the day that they're supposed to happen. And then it just depends on if you had any clouds or rain or storms come through, or how clear the night sky is. And the last 2 nights we've been really lucky and had a real crisp winter night sky. So not seeing very much activity right at the moment. So if you guys see anything zip across, or let me know in chat, or hopefully I'll catch it and be able to tell you. But sometimes you guys see it before I do, since I'm looking at chat and not paying attention sometimes to the screen fully. So are you guys seeing very many stars on whatever device you're using to watch this on? There seems to be in my monitor probably at least 50 or more stars, maybe even higher than that. Is that a shadow person down on the ground? Is it still there? You see 16 stars, so you're only seeing the brightest ones on the screen then? Dogman says he's seeing lots, so it must depend on what you're using to view. Like my computer monitor is showing quite a few, even some of the faint stars, real faint stars it shows. So that's probably why I have so many showing up. See, I'm like time traveling. I can appear and disappear anytime I want. And I've been known to shapeshift into different. Hi, Ben T. Welcome in. we're just kind of goofing around right now, chatting with each other till we see some activity in the night sky. And I don't know if you were here in time to see the possum pilfer our cat food off the front porch. So we're just going to spend a while here tonight for a few hours, depending on what happens. And I think later, when Susie's ready, she's going to start her show, and we'll probably all go over there. And if we have any good activity, we could probably screen share to Susie's, and so we can watch her paint or listen to her music or dancing Bigfoot or whatever the chill night possibly she's going to have providing for you guys or whoever shows up. But for now, we're going to stay right here and watch the night sky for a little while. And if the goats wake up or we get deer in the backyard, then we'll probably zoom in on them and check them out. There's usually always a bunny or something out in the backyard, and I'm pretty sure that possum went out to the backyard already. Monroe, Illinois. Oh, way up by the Wisconsin border. That's way far away from us. I mean, not real far, but it's quite a ways up past Chicago. Yeah, there's an apple tree in our neighbor's yard, and that's what the deer have been eating off of, plus the feed that we put out in our garden for them. But we have a pile. We put our neighbor and we put some piles of apples around the ones that have already fallen. We kind of help her clean up her yard, or she does it also, and puts them out in the field, so the animals go out there in the field and find the apples. And they're lucky this year it didn't really get covered up too much with snow for quite a bit. So, but they still are going to the same spots where the apples are. So I need to go out there and look sometime to see if they're all gone. So I'm pretty bad about mentioning, if you would, please like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, because Sunday nights we have guests on Piercing the Veil, 6 p.m. Central on our channel. And this week we actually have a special guest. Well, they're all special. They've all been awesome guests. So we're going to be talking about the Secret Soldier Project, or Secret Space Program, any way you want to read that, I guess. And it's the 30 and Back program with Tony Rodriguez. And Tony's been coming on shows and telling his story. He's written 2 books all about his real life experiences and his 20 and Back program. So I look forward to this Sunday talking with him. Me and Jane both will be talking with Tony, and so be sure to tune in this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. And tell all your friends and family, or whoever likes this kind of stuff, and share it out for us, please. Susie, is it over? I know, huh? Oh, we got some new songs. So, are you going to do a music night? Well, Penny, I don't think you have to be so up on your acronyms in this channel because I doubt if we'll ever have 200 people in our chat. Oh, Duke says they showed updates on the Giants doors on his show tonight. Now, is that your cryptid report from SOR? Because we were in your chat. Yeah, Ben T. There's a lot of people that's experienced 20 and back, but everybody has different experiences and different jobs and different things that happen to them. And I mean, they just, whether you were part of a military program or other experiences they've had. So there's quite a few people that are starting to come out more and more, and you'll find them all over doing interviews, and sometimes some of the people end up being on the same shows talking. But Tony Rodriguez is definitely one of them, and we're glad to have him this Sunday. I think according to Jane, she found him first, and he was one of the first ones to come out and give his experiences. So I'm sure we'll be talking about that. Now, if anybody tuned in last night, you can see tonight Orion's belt is staying solid. Last night, the one star in the belt was flashing and sometimes disappearing and coming back. But tonight, they're staying solid for some reason. And that's usually how I end up seeing it, is that they're always there. But for last night on the video, one of them was actually disappearing and fading out. So I don't know if that had something to do with the atmosphere or something to do with the light emitting from it and the camera not quite knowing how to negotiate what it was seeing or something. So then you got the theory, what if those stars aren't actually stars and planets? I've heard that brought up several times, and me and Jane have sat here and talked about it. What if some of those stars that we see blink in and out are actually spaceships or some kind of unidentified object, or instead of the star that we think's been there this whole time, or they park in front of it? Maybe a star starts going dark and something parks in front of it, makes it bright. But then when it leaves and it starts going dim, then it comes back and it's bright again. Or somebody else takes its place. Wow, that's cool, Duke. Duke says we showed the guy who rappelled down to the door and the guy who climbed up to it and found enormous tracks just below it. Wow, that's awesome. 12 by 24 and several inches deep. Wow. "12 by 24, that wasn't me." Hi, Henry. Welcome in. How you doing? We're just sitting here talking amongst ourselves and chatting away out there. Everybody's talking to everybody, and we're showing our view of the night sky right at the moment. We're looking at Orion the Hunter. And right above it to the left is Gemini. So we're patiently, anxiously waiting for some meteors to pop up. We had a few earlier, just little small ones, and one of them I think was a pretty good bright flash, but I don't think I think I saw it peripherally out of my vision, but not directly right on. So all right, dog man, have a good day. So we've been on about an hour and a half, so we'll probably go a little bit longer, or we're letting Susie get set up, and then we'll all join Susie over in her chat room, or I hope you guys all follow us over to Susie at Susie Bees. Silverleaf. Let me see. So if you look up double S, which is Silverleaf on YouTube, you'll find Susie B's channel. If you're not already subscribed, please go over there and subscribe and like and share her channel out. So that's where me and Jane will be heading over there definitely, and I'm sure some of the people in chat will. I hope we see all of you over there. But we're going to keep it here for a while, and it takes 4 average adult males to drag an elk. Yeah, elks get big. I think we can let's see what the old flight radar is showing. I haven't seen any planes lately Let's see. Let's see if that was the problem. It doesn't want to share for some reason. All right. Let's go back to the night sky then. I can't seem to bring the flight radar up. Even though it's showing, it wouldn't come to my screen. So I guess we won't do that right now. Yes, we went through Hub City for our stickers. Let's see. So they came out. Let me go full screen. So I've shown these before. These are our stickers. If I can hold it right so you don't have a glare. So this is the same design as I had printed on the t-shirt. And same with Chiro's. That design is on Chiro shirts. And I haven't decided whether we get the Night Owl Lounge logo printed on a shirt. Maybe I can get exclusive rights from Susie B to use her Angry Owl on a t-shirt. I know she has t-shirts that already have them made up, so I don't know. And then I designed this logo for Dennis Carroll, and he used the same sticker company as we did. So it has the wolf kind of hiding in the shadow, peeking out a little bit for hunting the shadows. And this was the original Night Owl Lounge logo or ad that I made up for Facebook or whatever. But there's a lot of small print, so it was easy to see on the computer screen, but not so much on a small sticker. So I don't know what design we'll be doing next. No, I made those stickers up. Those were my designs. Jason only did my avatar. Me and Jane's avatar, which would be this one. Jason drew that, the caricature for us, our avatar, but the Midwest Night Watcher logos, the blue neon one I made, and the dark blue one for our t-shirts and everything is basically the same design, only just not neon like we have on screen. Oh, Henry got a bull moose. 1991. Cool. Well, I wonder if Susie has started her show yet or set it up. I haven't seen her in chat for just a little bit, so I'm sure she's probably working on it. Let's take a spin around the galaxy. Let's see what's going on. Maybe if we just do a constant spin, maybe we'll get lucky enough to see a meteor just hitting the right spot at the right time. So actually, I don't think I've ever done this live. I've kind of played with the camera itself, and that's one of the features on the software that controls it. You can just hit it and let it rotate around. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool to watch the stars just kind of fly by. We'll have to see how this works out. Maybe we should have been doing this from the very beginning. Of course, now I messed up Jane's hard work on getting that so located very nicely for us in frame. I'm probably going to mess it up when I stop it. Let's see what this view brings us for a while. See if we get lucky. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to face a moose head to head. Get stomped, and ran over and drug and tossed around in the air like a bison does. So we got 15 showing in chat on my end anyway. And welcome in everybody, and be sure to hit the thumbs up and hit the notification bell and subscribe if you haven't already done it. That would be wonderful. We appreciate it very much. And tonight we're looking at the night sky. We were in the eastern sky. I'm not so much sure where I stopped it at. We're probably pretty close, maybe more directly ahead or overhead. So we were watching the night sky tonight with the new camera that we installed just the other day to try to see if we can find or see some meteors tonight. And we have saw a few small flashes and little zips across the screen. No great big huge fireballs. Not tonight anyway. So we're getting ready to hit the 2-hour mark. Yeah, you guys, if you can see this right here, that is, I believe, Pleiades. Yep, freaky. Are you talking about this V formation right here? So Susie, about ready? We've been on almost for 2 hours, and we weren't going to spend a lot of time here tonight. Last night we spent 5 hours watching the night sky, which we had fun doing. I thought so anyway. I hope everybody in chat enjoyed it. So I'm suggesting, hopefully everybody will go over to Susie's channel. She's going to get ready to go live here. We'll go ahead and end our show at 1:30, which is like 6 minutes from now. That'll give us an even 2 hours we've been on. So me and Jane will come over into your show or your chat, whichever way you want. And we'll continue this party over on Susie B's. So you can find her at the double S, as in YouTube, at Silverleaf. So you got to make sure you have the double S to find her. So Susie will be over there starting her show up, and we'll follow directly behind her. And hopefully you guys here in chat will make it over to Susie's and join. So when we're over in Susie's, we'll still be watching the night sky, and if anything pops up, we start seeing a lot of activity. Maybe we can bring up a small screen on Susie's if she wants, and we'll just continue it over on Susie's. So thank you everybody for being here. We got another 5 minutes or so. We'll keep going. Give Susie time to set up, and you're not going to go live, Susie? Or are you? Or we'll just stay. If you're not going to go live, we'll just stay here. I thought you were going to go live tonight. Did I misspeak? Did I beak too much? Oh, you're talking to Freaky Geek. So you are going to go live, Susie? All right. So now we have 4 minutes, Susie. We're going to be done in 4 minutes. So whenever you feel like starting your stream, go right ahead. And we'll gently suggest and kindly kick everybody out of our chat and stream and go over to yours. And we'll see you there in just a little bit. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We didn't have a lot of activity, so we'll just go ahead and go to Susie's. And like I said, if anything pops up or any cool stuff, we'll hopefully we'll be able to screen share and bring it up. Otherwise, we'll just continue this nice chat and talking with everybody over in Susie's chat. So be sure and tune in Sunday, 6 p.m. Central for our Piercing the Veil episode, our show that we do every Sunday when we have guests. And this week we have Tony Rodriguez. And we're going to be talking about the 20 and back. Yeah, I don't want to be too mean, Crystal. All this kind of gently, kindly, lovingly suggest that we all go over to Susie's and join her and have fun over there. And so please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for us and hit that thumbs up on your way out if you haven't done it already. And the countdown begins. We're at 1:58. So one of these days we'll probably take this same camera and show a day view of the sky if we can see if we can focus on some planes or helicopters or anything that happens during the day sky, along with the goats and chickens when they're out, if we got really nice weather. And we're supposed to have some more nice weather coming up almost all the way till Christmas. It's going to be pretty nice, I believe. So once again, thank you all for coming, and be sure to head over to Susie B's, where all the cool kids go, and find her on YouTube, and make sure you hit the double S when you do Silverleaf. And for the last few seconds that we have going, we'll do another tour of the night sky. So thank you all for showing up tonight. We love you all. Love and peace to all of you. Have a great week. If we don't see you again, hopefully we'll see you here pretty soon over in Susie's chat. She should be up and running, or pretty close if she hasn't already. And hopefully we'll see you Sunday if we don't see you over in Susie's. And we love you. Love and peace. Be kind to others. Show somebody some respect and some kindness like you would like to be treated. That's what we always think. And keep looking up, because there's a lot of stuff going on up there. Love you all. See you at Susie's.